Hi makers, welcome to my holly jolly desk. I busted out my Christmas tree yesterday and I am in full Christmas mode. So today I am here to show you how to make one of these cute, adorable Christmas houses. I use these to make a Christmas village garland, which basically consists of I think it was like 6 or 7 of these houses in different colors. I have used these not only as a garland though, I have used these as ornaments as well. So you can use them in any way you want. They could be really cute paper lanterns with one of those faux candles that have the little switch, so they would look cute on a table, etc. But yeah, welcome. I will be getting started, and I know that some of you have the template and will be crafting along, so that's great. But yeah, I have my 65-pound cardstock already cut into these 3 pieces, which we will use to make the house. And then I have my glue, my Barely Arts Precision Craft glue, as well as some twine. You can use a ribbon, you can use any kind of string you would like for your garland if you're making a garland or if you're making ornaments. And then I have my scissors, which really I'm probably not even going to use. I just mostly like to have them next to me because they are pretty. But you know, you might need scissors to make any adjustments. And then the last thing is the bone folder. This is sort of optional. It does help you to create really crisp folds. So that's what I like to use the bone folder for. You can use anything else, maybe a ruler, to help you with that. But that's it. Pretty much that is all you need. So the first step is to just pretty much fold all the perforated lines. If you're using my template, you will see that it does have these perforated lines, which will act as our scoring line. Basically, that's where the fold will be. You also want to be mindful that you are folding basically in the correct way. So you want to imagine how the house will be formed. Okay, so this will be the back. So we create a fold here. And then this will be the front. So I want to create a fold going backwards, like so. Then I'm going to bend all of these smaller sections over here, the roof, as well as here on the side, and these also will be bent downward. And I am going to use my bone folder, like I mentioned earlier, to help me fold with these small sections. You could use like the table to help you as well. But yeah, we're gonna do the same thing for these side sections. And having that line serves as a guide, as well as it just makes it easier to fold. Okay, you could go all the way down to either with your fingers or with the bone folder. Again, we're trying to create a crisp line. Okay, so this is our front piece. I'm going to set this aside for now because it's pretty much ready to go. It's ready to be glued. Okay, now I'm going to do the second piece. This, like I said, will be the back. So I want all of these small sections to also be folded upward towards the front. Okay. And the sides. Again, it will also depend on the type of paper that you are using. As I mentioned in the beginning, I am using 65-pound cardstock, 176 grams per square meter. But so having the bone folder helps with the creases. But if you are using a thinner paper, you might not need it. Now, the downside of using a thinner paper would be that your house would not be as sturdy, it would not last as long, but it would still be a cute house. And also depends the purpose you are using this for. Let's say you're using this as a candy holder, then it wouldn't matter because they're gonna open the candy holder. But yeah, hello, those of you who are joining now. Now basically I'm just going to put the pieces together, and since we already folded everything, it's easy now to see how it's going to come together, right, with the front and the back. Now I want these this like lip here to be on the inside, so I don't want this, okay, it would not be as pretty, but I want this. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do, and that is the same for this side. Keep the lip, the small section, on the inside or underneath the main piece. So I'm actually going to open this back up, but that's okay because by folding it, we have already shaped that paper, so it will easily go back to a folded state, curved state, or angled rather. But I just want to apply some glue right now, and it's just easier for me to do it this way. So it's easier for me to line up the pieces if I do it this way. But eventually it is going to fold like so. But yeah, you want to make sure at this point that you have lined this up so that the house sits straight if you decide to set it somewhere. If it's going to hang, I guess it doesn't matter as much, but aesthetically, from an aesthetic point of view, it does matter still. So yeah, this is what you want to be mindful of as you are putting these two pieces together. And once you do the first piece, the second one is also a lot easier to line up, versus if the first piece had been on like an angle, then the second piece would have been even harder to line up. So very important. All right, so now I'm applying glue to the next section of the wall. And here I'm going to try my best to line it up. And again, you can flatten it. It is a lot easier to line up that way. It will go back to its shape. And here again, the perforated lines obviously help as a guide for you to fold your sections, your pieces. And there it is. It's coming along together. It's coming along. I don't know why I said together, but it's coming along nicely. It's coming together nicely. Keep in mind that you do need to hold the glue a fair bit. I mean, a couple of minutes. And I like to do this as it's drying to really have it adhere as best as possible to the paper. And yeah, so now we need a roof, of course, but this is pretty much most of the work. So we are going to use these 4 sections, these 4 long sections, the lips as we call them. So you want to make sure that they are on a what would it be, 90-degree angle, and they are, because this is where we're going to place the glue to then put the roof, to secure the roof. Before applying the glue, you can bend the roof. And then grab your glue of choice. Speak more slowly, I'm Brazilian. Oh, okay. I will try my best. When I repost my video, you should be able to also access the captions. But, okay, now that we have a good amount of glue, here the thing to keep in mind is to not bring the roof too much in front or too much in the back, right? You want to put the roof right on top of the house. So I actually like to, I'm going to sit for this section. I like to have like a side angle of, well, I guess I also like this angle, so let's set it this way. But yeah, a side angle would be better, because a side view of the house, because it will allow me to see if I need to move the roof this way, to the right, or to the left. That's why I guess I prefer to have a side view when I put the roof on. Then once I have the roof on, I basically like to just, again, do this like motion, so that just with my fingers gently apply some pressure, just so that the glue adheres. There's no like bubbles, like air bubbles. Yeah, I guess I could have pushed the roof a little bit more to the left. Really follow the advice that I gave here, but okay, so I'm going to actually reposition the roof because I don't like the placement. And so we're going to try that again. Okay, let's see if I can follow my own advice now. So it stays on the top very easily because of the shape of the house. And so from here, I should try to adjust it. So you want to look a little bit to the right and to the left. Then still a little bit more. There we go. I think I like it better now. And so now when you apply pressure to really like glue this down, you don't want to, again, this also will depend on the kind of paper, but you don't want to push down too much. You kind of want to gently apply pressure going up and down, following the shape of the roof. Yeah, it's looking good. I think it's almost dry. And so yeah, I mean, that also happens. Sometimes you place one of the elements where you don't want it. So it is possible to remove, at least with 65-pound cardstock, it is possible to remove gently that piece and then try again. I do this too with my paper flowers. But yeah, this is it. This is your house. It is now ready to... And it's cool that you can see through here. I think it's a cool detail, so that's why I was saying earlier it would make a nice like tablescape. You could put some faux candles and turn it into like a paper lantern. Now, as you can see, I do have 2 holes here, and obviously that's so that you can thread the twine or your string, whatever you are using to make the house, into a garland, or if you're making it into an ornament, right? Let's see. Thread it through. And if I wanted to make an ornament, I would cut it right here. Let's see, I did use the scissors after all. And again, because it's a 3-dimensional shape, it looks perfect for the tree. There's a tree ornament. So I'm just tying a double knot here. And there you go. Cute as can be. You can obviously add details to it, like it would be super cute with like some stars. I added, what did I add? And this could be either on the house itself, or it could be on the roof. I mean, you could really personalize this. You can also add snowflakes. I think I added some snowflakes on the roofs here, on the rooftops. So I also I used some craft paper, and I did like a sort of like a gingerbread house type of vibe. If you're using this, one thing, because I started to say it and then I got sidetracked, but if you are using this template for, like I said, like a paper lantern, you can easily remove these circles here in design space. You would just select the shape and then go to contour and then just click on that shape and it would remove it. But yeah, this is it, guys. This is how I made my paper houses. I hope that you enjoyed this simple tutorial. The template is in my Etsy shop if you wanted to give it a try, and let me know what you think. All right, I'm gonna go now. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you soon. Bye.